After many decades of trying to prove God exists to atheists, I admit defeat. It is true, and they prove it. I cannot prove God exists to them. One may as well try and prove air exists to seaweed. The existence of God is not compatible with a world in which God does not exist. God's plan does not work with those who are opposed to it. If God exists, he cannot be something of wood or stone, and the only God that could exist within the parameters of atheism is a God that is an idol. As God is not an idol, he cannot exist in the parameters of the atheist worldview. God has said he does not exist for atheists, nor does exist in the reality of atheism. Atheism precludes the existence of God. If God cannot exist in a universe that is based on cause and effect, and the reality of atheism is natural and composed only of matter, energy, space, and time, we can stop trying to prove God exists in the material universe, the universe in which atheists exist. If we could help, it would help to ask then, what would it take for God to exist for us, for human beings? God's existence is compatible within a universe that is good, meaning moral and logically coherent. To meet this threshold, the universe would be conceptual, even abstract, spoken into existence as the Word, by the Word, for the people of the Word. The universe in which God exists would be perfect, and all 40+ social problems found in the causal world of atheists would not exist, not in the good world of God. So it is predicted that were mankind to stop trying and prove the atheist world exists and be reborn into the good world of God, those social problems of atheism would also disappear. Atheists are right. God is not in their world, or their world would be good. If we cannot prove God exists in the framework of a physical world, they cannot prove good exists in their world either. In fact, they cannot even prove their world was ever created, as it was not. It is a fiction. Atheists have asked Christians to prove God exists in an abomination, in the world Satan created without God. But we want them to first prove the physical world exists before we try to prove God exists within it. Atheists will tell you the physical world is the only world. If it was the only world, where is God? Because God is not in their world. We know that. Why can't they prove the physical reality exists if it is the only possible reality? But they cannot. There is no proof, scientific proof. The physical reality is physically real. But there is a universe created by God, and it has no atheists and no haters of God. It is good, and it is without the social cost created by the lies of Satan. What is more, it is scientifically sound, it is true, and it is logically coherent. The Bible calls the world of the Spirit, or the church. The church is not people or buildings, it is a race. It's a people set apart. The church is a working out of God's plan, a way of life that is good. It is a way of life built for those who live in the truth, as established by God, for those who know He exists. The truth is a way of life based on faith, not fear. Christians are required to live in faith, not just faith in God, but trusting one another. We need to stop trusting atheists and those who live for evil. The church must separate. We must leave atheists in their reality and live according to the will and the purpose of God, because atheists are right. There will never be a God in the reality and world they inhabit, nor will their reality ever be good.